What is up, guys? DevDoesTech here, and this is the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. I put together all my favorite and most futuristic cars that I was able to find. Now, a couple of shots I wasn't able to get because there was always people in my way, but they had all the cars out. I tried to get most of them, and I got to see my favorite car, which is the Ford Focus RS. Now, if I was able to get any car, I would either get the Ford Focus RS or get the Tesla P100D with ludicrous mode. That would probably be my two choices if I could get any car. Now, between Ford and Mercedes, they probably always get my attention at the auto show. And this is because they always have like a great presentation. They always have some sweet cars. Mercedes always has some exotic cars. Ford always has the cool, realistically priced cars. So that's always awesome. And this year's Chevy had some really cool stuff. They came out with a robot maze, and you get to drive a little robot around the maze. It's really cool. Now this year and last year, Acura stole the show, came out with some crazy race cars and some crazy concepts. This right here, this is the NSX GT3. It's got a giant rear spoiler, a giant diffuser. It's wrapped in carbon fiber. It's a pretty sweet car. Then of course we have the Acura NSX. It's a lot more street legal, but still all race car. Still looks great. Still looks very futuristic, and I still love it. That candy apple red on it is a great touch. This car is just sick, and I love it. Now if we slide back over to Chevy, you got the all-new 2018 Traverse, and this car has a sweet purple color. I really like the new design of the Traverse. I didn't really like the old one too much, but this one is like a small Tahoe or like a Suburban. And to me it looks like an updated Chevy Trailblazer. It looks pretty sweet. And of course I had to include the Corvette Grand Sport. It had so many people around it. The only shot I can get is the back. Remember I told you that Ford always puts on a show when I go there, and it's always a great presentation? This is what I'm talking about. This full screen's wrapped around. This is all the Ford area. They give you Wi-Fi. This is what I like. I like the sparkling water, the room temperature water, and the cold water, and it's all for free. You don't have to pay $6 for a water bottle. It was very convenient, and shout out to Ford for that. Now remember when I told you the RS was my favorite car? This is what broke my heart. I couldn't sit in it, and I was so upset that I couldn't sit in it. And you could see my face in the reflection. I'm so disappointed, but at least I got to see it. Now Ford actually brought the car that they won the Le Mans with. It's the Ford GT, the 2017 model, and it was sick. It had like oil and dust all over it. It was like it just came off the track. They didn't clean it or anything. I think that was my favorite part of the Ford area besides the RS. This was just an awesome sight. And I was really curious what these two circles were. So if you know what these are or what they do, please tell me in the comments below, because I'm very curious. Ford also has an upstairs, and I decided to get a shot of like how many people were actually there, so you guys can see how hard it actually was to get shots of like these cars. And they had the 2017 Ford GT. I couldn't even get near it. It was just ridiculous, so I just decided to get a shot from the top. So this one's very unexpected. It's from Kia. It's their Kia Sorento ski gondola. It's a fully autonomous vehicle, self-driving, and it has these really cool rear-facing seats. And I really tried to get inside, but the glare was just too much. You can kind of see, but there's like a little iPad in there for you to tell it where to go. And I was really excited about this concept from Kia. It was awesome. And I was really confused about this car. Looking at it, what do you guys think this is? Maybe like a Lexus or Mercedes, right? Come to the back, and I'm like, this is a Camry? I was really blown away. And Toyota's definitely stepped in their game up. And this is from a Michigan-based engineering company. They took a Dodge Viper and they made it into like a luxury car. I don't know, it looked really awesome. It kind of looked like a Porsche and like a GTS from Mercedes. There was no way on first glance that I would think it was a Viper. It really amazed me. Alright, and this one shocked me way more than the Camry did. Guess what kind of car this is? I'm sure you guys will never guess. Done guessing? This is a Lincoln Navigator concept. It has gull-wing doors for the front and rear doors, and it's got side steps coming out of the sides. Now, wait for it to get to the back. They have a whole setup out, and they got a spot for glasses, shoes, coats. It just like their presentation for this car was on point. They really gave this car a true luxury look. And Audi also had a large display filled with their cars and the specs on them, and it was touchscreen and you can pick out what car you want. But my favorite out of Audi was the A3 e-tron. It moved the Audi logo so you can charge it up, hides the port, giving the car overall clean, slick look. Now if we take a look over at BMW, we got the classic BMW i8. Very beautiful car in the classic black and blue colorway. And one of the coolest features about this car is the key fob. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't show the key fob or give you like an interactive version of the key fob, because that's an awesome feature about this car. Then of course we have the little brother of the i8. We got the BMW i3 with the same black and blue colorway. Still electric hybrid. Still very sleek design, just a little bit smaller for people who like smaller cars. Now those are the only cars I was able to film. These are some cars that I just thought were sweet and I couldn't miss out on footage for. They had a couple Ferraris upstairs. They had a clean yellow one, and they also had a beautiful paint spattered Ferrari. And this is an amazing paint job. If I could get a Ferrari, I would definitely get this paint job. And if you take a look downstairs, they got a lime green Lamborghini Huracan, I believe. Not very good with Lamborghini identification, but I believe it's a Huracan. They also had a really cool colored Corvette Stingray. It's a matte finish. They got what I call sunglasses on the lights. Got the black accents. And all these cars are people's actual cars that they bought themselves and customized, and they just brought them here to show out in the basement. And of course we got another BMW i8 with a custom paint job. Had to throw this in there because it had the nice blue rims and it had a bunch of race stickers on it, so I had to get it in there too. And here's a second look on that Mustang from the intro if you guys wanted it. Got a customized Dodge Viper. Take a look under the hood and then take a look on the outside of the hood. They got a painting and it's the Enjoy Coke girl, but instead of Enjoy Coke it says Enjoy This. I thought that was pretty sweet. Now we got the Dodge Ram 2500 heavy duty with the mega cab, I believe, and it has a snorkel on it, and I just love lifted trucks, big trucks. I couldn't tell you why, but I really do. Here's the back of it. It says Prospector. They changed the logo for the Dodge logo. I thought that was really sweet. This is a giant Peterbilt semi pickup truck. I don't really know how to describe it, but I really thought it was awesome, so I had to get this in the shots too. Downstairs was awesome discovery. Didn't know they had it. So glad that I found it. And that's going to conclude my Autoshow video. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for your patience. Sorry for the wait. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace. Oh wait, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram too, at DevDoesTech. Peace again.